and gentlemen, welcome to the UK Pod Championships 2023.
I'm Daniel Edison. Laughter's the best. Edison. Big cheers, big cheers. Well done. Here they come, this is great. Woo! Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Here they are. Here's our next two contestants. And over here in the red corner, we have Ben Emmett, the pun of your 5 a day, and Daniel Edison. Laughter is the best. Edison. Okay. Oh my God, this is one very close to my heart. Ladies and gentlemen, the Eurovision is up next. The Eurovision. Daniel.
I'm the reason Sam Ryder is such a big star, because I went to university with him, and the week before his exams, I said, don't forget to work on your revision.
Oh!
I was at last year's Eurovision final, and the speakers were so loud, it affected my hearing. So I told my doctor, I said, Doctor, I've got a problem with the hearing in one of my ears. He said, are you sure? I said, yes, I'm definite.
Definite! These are strong.
France are not competing in Eurovision this year, as sadly the singer is ill. The doctor took an x-ray. He found models of the Eiffel Tower, the Arc de Triomphe, and the Moulin Rouge in his stomach. Turned out he's got parasites.
Oh!
This Eurovision, a Freddie Mercury impersonator is singing about WD-40. Ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Another one fights the rust.
Oh! Now, railways is up next, ladies and gentlemen. Railways. Oh, railways. What will we do with the railways?
I had to get the train here today because my sat-nav was stolen by an Olympic diver, which is a shame, as I use that TomTom daily.
Oh! I'm just going to give this to the kids. They can do the sound effect instead. You can do it from the table instead, right? Just take the bloody thing, come on. You don't need permission from your parents to move all the time.
Does he know how to use it? He might need some sound advice.
Oh!
Just, by the way, if you're passionate about railways, it might make you a metrosexual, but that wasn't my joke plan, so I'll do that one instead. The joke is, I'm getting on a train shortly, as this evening I'm invited to Ostrich Impersonators Club. So I'm going to head down. I got the tube to work this morning. It took a while, but eventually the toothpaste came out.
Oh, yes! Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the boys. That's enough for the round two. Ladies and gentlemen, now we got to decide who's going into the next semi-final. Next semi-finalist, is it going to be Ben Emmett punning your 5 a day? Some cracking one-liners from over there, or Daniel Edison, laughter's the best medicine. Now that's what it's going to be. Our next semi-finalist is Daniel Edison, laughter the best medicine. Give him a cheer. Well done, Dom. See you later on. There goes Ben. Okay, it's going to be history, ladies and gentlemen. You ready? History. Let's hear it up for a bit of history.
But sometimes you can even find relics in your own home. For example, the other day I looked in my attic, I found an 80-year-old painting. So I told him to stop painting and get out. Looking back in history, we can see how much language has changed over time. For example, the word gouge used to be spelled G-O-U-I-G-E, but they took an I out.
Oh! Gouging your eye out.
They recently discovered 2 huge bombs from World War II at the bottom of the ocean, mere feet away from each other, proving that great minds sink alike.
Oh! This is going to be another one on history, yeah? Okay.
This chart here shows that since 1995, use of the word constipation has had a significant drop. It's been slowly pushed out, is what I'm saying. Still, it's a good word on the whole. I told my friend that one of my annoying ancestors fell into a volcano in Slovakia. He said, Bratislava. I said, he is now.
Clever.
In 1974, the first prototype of a jetpack was made, but it was too heavy. I mean, it was easy to put on, but it was hard to take off.
Oh! Politics next, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, politics. Daniel.
Politician Nadeem Zahawi is playing the lead role in a musical, Tax Fiddler on the Roof.
The EU are conducting a vote on whether or not to legalise marijuana. They're having a referendum.
Smoking.
Do you know you can buy marijuana with your joint account?
Hey!
And there's high interest.
Spliffing good.
A few years ago, I was in Downing Street and I saw Boris Johnson stood next to number 10. Or it could have been number 9. I'm not sure which of his kids it was.
He's banging everyone. Go ahead.
So, in summary, the tall Conservative MP asked me to take up the length of his hot pants. To cut a long Tory shorts. A few years ago, a group of Chippendales ran for Parliament. I've ruined the joke completely. Parliament. Let's change joke. That's the word Parliament was in the punchline. I told my friend, I said a security guard was forced to work for a Conservative MP. He said, mandatory. I said, yes, he did.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's politics. Give a round of applause for that. We've got one more subject. There's going to be one more. It's going to be football, guys. Football. Or soccer, as the Americans call it.
A friend of mine tragically died recently. He was a footballer who held the record for most red cards. We all went to his funeral and gave him a good send-off.
Hey!
I love football because I enjoy exercising. In fact, my favourite hobby as a child was throwing pebbles into the sea. I really missed that hamster. That's not true. He was a gerbil, actually. A football coach said I could only join the team if I was a 4'2" striker. I thought, that's a little forward.
One more in football before we completely end this.
When I was a footballer, I gave sandwiches to my teammates and I hoped to play on the pitch, but I only made the subs.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, give it up. That's the end of our round. We've had history, politics and football. Then don't forget you have to cheer and clap to who you want to go into the final now. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner we had Punnylingus. Let's hear for Punnylingus. It's going to be close. And in the blue corner we have Daniel Edison. I think it's Daniel. Well done, Daniel, in the final. Fair play to him. Big clap, big clap over there. Oh, well done. I think that's fair enough. Daniel, the laughter is the best. Edison goes into the final. Off he goes. Now, the first subject is going to be gardening. In the final, gardening. Ooh.
I went to this small garden centre. The manager said, hello, would you like to buy my sunflowers? I said, I don't even know him.
It's a strong start.
My sister spent her whole life running from her fear of flower pots. Eventually, the terracotta.
Oh!
I first met my girlfriend at the bonsai plant swap. Yeah, we exchanged pleasantries. My neighbour asked if I'd been to the nearest local attraction, a hole in the ground, full of water, decorated with lights. I said, yeah, I know that pretty well.
I'll take it the next one. We're going to have 4 subjects in the final. This one is countryside. Countryside. Let's start with the countryside. Countryside. What do you work at, by the way, Keith? You worked where? You work at a college. Well done. What do you teach? Nothing. Oh, okay. Hang on.
He has got no class, I tell you.
Oh, they're starting. Countrysides, go for it.
When I was in the countryside, I went on a tour of a poultry farm run by a drug dealer. It was rubbish. He kept saying, come on lads, we've got plenty more eggs to see.
Oh!
As the countryside has so many farms, the exam board have started employing animals. I know it's true because my brother took an exam the other day and this little piggy went to market. I spent my weekend in the Yorkshire Dales. Had a great time and they were lovely blokes.
Countryside, any more? Daniel? Yeah.
A friend of mine performs as a one-man orchestra in a large country house. Oh, I wish he wouldn't conduct himself in that manner.
Oh! Next up, next subject now. Okay, the third one, lads. Okay, will be space. Ooh.
I've got a friend who thinks the world revolves around him. We call him gravitational pull. I went to astrology club today and only one other person turned up. It was just Gemini. I think it was a sign. Oh. I've opened a Toy Story themed cafe serving unlimited refills. It's called To Infinite Tea and Beyond.
Oh.
I was in a restaurant. I ordered a burger called the Space Rock. I said to the waiter, I said, "Does it taste meaty?" He said, "Oh, it's meaty, all right."
Oh! Strong round.
At my local bank, every 10 minutes, they make the staff go outside and stare into space. Honestly, I don't know how those tellers cope.
Oh! Oh my God, the romance is going to be the final subject! I love it! Ladies and gentlemen, romance.
I've been having relationship problems recently. I mean, my girlfriend's much shorter than me. She's 4'8" and keeps dressing up as Sylvester Stallone. Yeah, so, been a little rocky for a while. Me and my girlfriend enjoy sex from start to finish. As soon as we get in bed, I start to finish.
Oh!
Too soon? When I accused my girlfriend of taking hallucinogenic drugs, she started seeing other people.
Oh!
My girlfriend says wearing a spinal support will change her life, but I think it's just holding her back. My girlfriend's got eczema and she's older than me. She doesn't look it though, she's got cracking skin. Bit of dry humour for you. Oh! I've got so many eczema jokes, I've barely scratched the surface.
Oh!
My girlfriend dropped me off at the Hokey Cokey Club. She said, "Are you going to be long?" I said, "I'll just be in and out." The other day I made a lovely vegan spread, which she doesn't normally do on a first date.